And welcome to Benchmonster TV.
I'm Ashley Lynn Condray.
I am the Bench Monster.
Thank you guys for joining us this week. Hope you're having a great week and a good day. And sorry, I'm sweaty. Thank you.
Tell them what you've been doing, why you're all sweaty, and why you got that stupid helmet.
I was out skateboarding, so sue me.
Skateboarding.
So sue me.
She's a boxer, a skateboarder, a powerlifter, multi-talented athlete right here.
I know, I didn't realize how I didn't take time to
Comes home from boxing and wants to punch me. That's how we live.
Yeah, I practice on you.
And when I come home from benching, I practice on you too with this. With the 600-pound jackhammers.
I wouldn't.
Hell yeah.
I wouldn't.
So, what are we going to talk about on
this
this week here? It's very hot outside.
I know, I'm
like
sweating.
94 degrees. So we're in the heat of summer. Summer solstice was yesterday. That was the longest day of the year.
Where did you get that? Was that from?
That's Crown and Coke. That's what I drink now.
I'd be going.
I gave up lifting. No, my lifting's going good.
Yeah.
That couldn't say better. And training the gym, the consistency, the camaraderie, the flow of the last 4 weeks of training have been awesome in the gym with the crew.
It's been going good. I feel like both of us have been pretty pleased as we leave the gym for the most part.
I am making tremendous progress with my cortisone shot still. I'm sure there'll be a day where I get on here and say it's ran out.
No, and I hope not.
I hope not either, but whatever happens happens. But so we'll look at the max effort bench later down the line here and check out what I did. And tell you why I did it and what my plan is and the little baby steps I'm taking to get back to where I once was, because I don't want to jump the gun and hop right back into crazy shit when this arm is, it's had a tourniquet on it for 7 months and it's been 3 or 4 weeks. No, you cannot have that.
There's only one left?
There's only one left. Tried to tell you earlier. But you didn't let me go.
Yeah, I know, and I saved it. No, I told you to go, but you wanted to stay on there and...
Spot you.
No, you were done by the time.
Yeah, so my neck is doing awesome. That's the whole point of the story, and we'll talk about that later. We've got a few videos here. Not too many were emailed to me. I don't know how many times again I put this email out here for people to send me their lifting videos. Everybody trains one way or another, I like to think. I don't think there's any normal people watching this show. I think everybody that watches this show has lifted a weight a time or two. And I think everybody has cell phones. They have cameras on them. You take them to the gym and you ask somebody, say, hey, you mind taking a video of this lift so I can send it to the Bench Monster on Benchmonster TV? And they'll do it. But that being said...
You can set up your camera up against a 10-pound plate.
She's got a technique where she takes the 10-pound plate and levies her camera against it, and it shoots video.
And I don't always get the best.
And there's actually...
Take your time and try, you really can still get a decent... I'm lazy and I'm like...
And actually, there's a cell phone holder thing that's freely in the gym. So
yeah, we do have that in our gym.
I don't bring my cell phone to the gym, but I do bring my handheld that I took from a business deal that went sour many moons ago. Had to get paid one way or another. Anyway.
I'm sure they don't care.
They kind of cared, but that's too bad.
Because it's the whole camera, not just the camera stand.
I got the stand too.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I got the whole package deal. Yeah. Ashley's got some videos here this evening. I noticed we have some squatting and some stuff. Thanks for contributing those to the show. Helps with content. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
And well, I guess we can start from the top.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a ton of videos.
Not a ton. No, not a ton this week.
Send us your videos. We love to see them. I mean,
they hate
everybody's
us.
Just...
They say we want to see Ed Cohn because you keep saying Ed Cohn. Now if I don't get Ed Cohn,
and
no one's gonna watch.
Dropping the damn ball. I know. I agree. I'm with them. I'm gonna stop coming. Ed Cohn ain't the next guest here pretty soon. I ain't coming. This chair empty. I'd boycott if we're not getting Ed Cohn on.
Let's start out with our first video, shall we? Was sent to my email at benchmonster@gmail.com. Individual's name's Drew Howard. Gonna be the next big thing. The guy's got the total package. He's young, he's thick, strong, tremendous muscle size on him, good technique. He's only gonna get better as time goes on. I hope he stays on that path of excellence and doesn't get derailed by people that don't share the same passion as he does. And they will come along in your life and try to persuade you to get away from that path of excellence, that Golden Gate road that takes you to be the world's champion in bench pressing. That being said, Drew Howard, a 520-pound bench. Might have played it last week or the week before, but it was in my email, and I was like, it's got the volume on it. I mean, he's literally grunting, man. It's like a man's lift right here. This kid impressed me, man. I mean, he's lifting, looks like in a basement somewhere, getting it on. Dumbbells everywhere.
Yeah.
Looking good. Got more in the tank too, son.
Yeah, that looked good.
Yeah.
Easy.
Wish he was on our team.
Yeah, that looked good. Very nice.
We got some new blood.
Lift.
We got Jose now on our team, where he's doing really well.
Yeah.
Really well. Really
solid.
adapted to what we're doing, and
yeah,
I'm very surprised.
Yeah, he seems like he's been there for the whole time.
Not intimidated to get under 900 pounds when the most weight he's had in his hands was 600. I mean, he's not afraid to get underweight and doesn't shake. I mean, I'm scared to see where he's going to go, and I just got to keep him healthy, and just like anybody else. Yeah. This was really cool.
All that good stuff.
We posted this video. It was a training footage with Mike Womack and Greg Powell not too long ago, and I talked heavily about how Greg Powell has the elbows out benching, and he was in training, and I think he did 1100 on a board press or something, but this past weekend he actually did 1102 in a legitimate contest, and I believe he's like 265 body weight maybe. But I've really studied this video, and what impresses me is the way the shirt fits. The material, I've paused it and then enlarged it in certain areas. The material is staggered. It's not pancaked on top of each other like other bench press shirts. That little stagger step, I think, plays a factor in how the shirt dynamics of the shirt work. And I was really impressed with the speed. And I can never watch this video enough times. But let's check out Greg Powell. Looks like I got to put up a backing so you don't see us. We don't want to partake in this. Let's check out Greg Powell. Very tight fitting shirt. Looks like a 3 or 4 ply. Arms are very tight. That is important. I can't stress that enough. A lot of my shirts do not fit like that in the arms. Good setup, good wide bench grip there on the bar. They're screaming to him, elbows out, but he's bringing it low, which is good, and that is a very easy lift. Well, it's just so pretty, and I have to see it again. I'm sorry. Obviously, the Womack Bench Daddy shirt. But this guy went down and trained with Womack, and Womack made him up a shirt. They practiced in it. Now they're exhibiting the shirt itself, what it can do in a meet. Just the speed for this guy. I mean, he's not a 320-pounder here, but very impressive. If I could have a shirt like this, I can do that too. I can do that too, ladies and gentlemen. And how he wears it, where he wears it, etc., etc. I'm very excited to see that. Congratulations, Greg Powell. That is a manly motherfucking bench right there. And the speed behind it, it just floats. There's no strain, and that's how it should look in those band shirts. Every one of you, not the way mine look. So I got some things to figure out, and I'll be on the horn trying to get a shirt that does magic lifts like that. I want to be strong too. Yeah. You're strong. If he can do it, well, I used to be strong. Coming back. Coming back. Strong. Okay.
You're a strong man.
I'm a strong man.
Oh my God, you're a strong man. You're such a strong man.
That's enough. I need to have something to drink since I do all the talking. Okay.
Yeah, because you choose to talk over me all the time. That's really not a fair thing to throw in my face.
Okay. I won't do it.
We don't recommend it.
Okay.
Talk over me like.
Hey, Jimmy Kolb is in the house here. We got a lot of Jimmy Kolb to talk about.
We love Jimmy Kolb.
I was in the gym and the guys said, "Hey, did you see Jimmy Kolb's video?" 1275, and this was Tuesday night, I believe. And I said, you know, I haven't seen it. He said the time under tension, how many times he's doing it to a one board, then they flip the board over, and he's got a half board, and they're telling me all this stuff, and I'm like, I got to see this. Let's check out Jimmy Kolb. What it is here is he's doing 1275, and he flips the boards out. Looks like a one board and a half board. That's for two singles on each board. But the time under tension, he takes that weight out and holds it for 3 seconds, then starts. That is overall impressive. The time that he holds that bar, I can't say enough about it. This is just unreal. If you train and train and train, I guess you are able to do that. I cannot do that. Like one. Okay, now I'm like running out of gas. Jimmy's still going. And what's this pause down? This pause down here. 1, 2, 3. I mean, just crazy amount of. That is insane, Jimmy. Awesome fucking lift too.
Absolutely nuts. Every video we see, like you just see
every video, he's like unhuman,
crazier.
Yeah,
and you just like
from outer space,
week after week after week, like.
And we're going to continue to see that.
Amazing, crazy thing.
Should have him on the show again so we can find out what his plans are.
Yeah, like what's changed. Like, 'cause it's been over a year. Like,
didn't somebody say he was going to do a 3 lift or something? Or is that the wrong guy?
I feel like you said that.
Was that Carlino?
So I don't know if it was true. See, you said that last time. And you said that same thing. I think Cole's been training for 3 power. Is that Carlino?
I don't know.
Carlino does train all 3. But I think he like always has for the most part. So I don't know. Like, I'm not sure.
We got to shoot that video for Kolb for the webinar too.
I know.
Sorry, Jimmy. I'm working on it.
Anytime.
We got to shoot it tonight.
I told him I would do it anytime.
Okay. Next up, Jimmy Kolb. Floor pressing. We showed his floor presses before, but why not some more? Here's 800 for 10 reps on the floor press. Jimmy Kolb. And looks like he's wearing the same bench band that I'm wearing tonight. I think it's a single ply. XL, XXL, I don't know, but that's what I was wearing in my workouts tonight. That might be a double, I don't know. I don't have my glasses on. Jimmy, if you're out there, is that a single ply or a double ply Pharrell Widowmaker Deadpool bench band? Look at him go, man. Jimmy's one of a kind. And I don't know if there'll ever be another Jimmy in this lifetime of ours. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's an impressive bench band he's got there. Looks like what's this next one coming up? Well, let's just check it out. It's like the guy who lives on Pennsylvania Avenue was out for a bike ride.
Oh, shit.
And
I almost feel bad.
He's dangerous behind the wheel. I mean, he could have took out women and children right there. I think we need to ban bikes. He's a maniac behind the wheel. Well, I felt bad for him too, for a half second. But yeah, I think we need to ban.
Don't get me wrong, I do hate him. I mean, you see the signs.
I hope he broke his hip,
and
he gets pneumonia and dies.
That was so like. I mean, he was standing. He was
poor bastard. I know.
So I almost feel bad for him.
Well, he could have took out a woman and a child right there.
And watched the news a little bit.
Yeah, it took away that love, didn't it?
It took away that sympathy a little bit.
Well, we need to ban bikes. I think that's the danger to society and crazy.
Right. I know that's what I was going to say next.
Yeah. Okay. Next up in the news, we have little intermissions here. We can't play videos all the time because you guys fall asleep out there. But so we got to keep you on your toes. Looks like. Potential boxing match may happen soon. Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. I want to see this go down. Something about $300 million for the fight. Now, a lot of fights are rigged, and a lot of fights have the winner predetermined. I'm sorry to say that. Boxing, UFC, I can name quite a few. Mike Tyson comes out and is Mike Tyson. This guy on the right, who's Mr. Internet, YouTube, whatever he is going to get his head knocked off and probably die like Apollo Creed in Rocky IV. But if Mike Tyson comes out and puts on a fake show and it's a show for the fans and it looks like a little sparring match, bogus bullshit, that can happen too. Remains to be seen, but if that is on TV, I will be watching it because this motherfucker, Mike Tyson, will kill this mini mart burrito eating punk. Yeah.
That guy would kill you.
Which one?
Both.
No. Mike Tyson, probably.
Both.
You're the boxer.
You think you could freaking handle that guy?
You could take Mike Tyson. You're a boxer now.
I could certainly take you.
Okay.
Mike Tyson might give me a run for my money, but I could definitely rock your fucking socks off.
I know you're a brown belt boxer or whatever, and you're cussing and you're upsetting the women and children. Okay, next up we have first name, Ashley, go. Xavier?
Yeah.
Osa.
It's not a very hard one. Yeah,
Xavier Osa. He's benching around 250 or more. It's kind of hard to tell. But what's motivating about this, he's kind of got one arm.
Holy shit.
And this, I had to stop and watch this when I saw it. I was like, this is impressive.
Shit.
And I thought it was like 400 pounds, but
oh my God.
This guy's not letting anything stop him. And this is just impressive.
Oh God, that's scary. It's
good for him, man.
Yeah, like that's totally badass. I just hope he never has like a, because it looks, unsturt. Like that's badass that he is trying. Like,
yeah.
I just wish like somebody would be there just to kind of watch that side, just in case. I mean,
kind of cool, huh?
He seemed very confident.
Yeah.
God, if that went.
That
wrong,
impressed me.
It'd be bad.
I tried to like figure out the weights.
Super impressive.
So I think I don't know if I got them right, but there are those kilo bumper plates, and we have those in our gym, and I don't know exactly what it was, but I just thought it was so cool.
It was several hundred.
I used to train with a guy named Tim Smith, and he had hands like this.
And he
born prematurely with, had some
something going on.
A lot of surgeries when he was born.
I had a lot of surgery. Yeah. I'm not sure like what the particulars were, but it sounded like he had like a ton of surgery.
And he had hands like this,
and he could badass, dude.
He could hand off for me. Badass. He could bench 600 pounds at 275 raw. I trained him the West Side methods. Took him from 520 to 600 in how many months? I keep saying it was about 6, wasn't it?
Never miss a chance to squeak your name in there, God.
Well, I'm just proud of that guy because he came to me and I just got to that gym and I said, hey,
he was strong. He had tons of
potential. But he had a neck injury, a surgery that was botched, and his neck is effed up for life now, and he can never lift heavy again. And I have his contact info too. I need to reach out and say hi to him, see how he's doing. Super nice guy, man. Never missed a fucking workout. Best workout partner, I had in that era. And I've had plenty in my lifetime, but he was the one. I mean, he would push me, and he would always bring out his little phone and put us on Facebook Live when we were doing 10 sets of 10 with 315 and a chain, and putting Sour Patch Kids on the bench, and he really liked bringing those to the gym.
Those were super popular during that era. Like that
there
was
we go. The five pounder.
Totally
popular.
We ate those. Like powerlifters.
Now we have no
teeth. Like the little thing of like, especially Sour Patch Kids, but like sour candy, like that used to totally be a thing.
Missed you, Tim. I gotta text him.
Yeah.
The hell you're doing?
I wonder if he ever watched it. Like or knows of this.
I'm not sure. I got his phone number though.
Because I bet
he's
totally
on Instagram.
Watch it here and there and like communicate with us through the chat.
I need to get a hold of him. It's my responsibility. Next up, Stan Efferding. Uncle Stan, he's doing like 595, 600 box squat with the safety squat bar. I got to block us out because you don't want to see us. But I tried these tonight at my gym, and I did 2 plates. I wasn't feeling it tonight. I was feeling lazy. I don't know why. Right?
Yeah. Oh, God, yeah.
I tried this with 2 plates with my hands down, and I was like, that's okay.
You didn't do very much today. So
no, I was lazy. I did a lot of talking.
You did a lot of talking.
Hey, some days are better than others, and my priority is bench right now. I'm just excited about my bench. Stan is an awesome individual in his late 50s, I believe, age-wise, and kicking ass. Healthy, smart man, practically. I think he's a doctor, and knows his blood pressure, knows what to eat, knows a lot. In fact, I'm going to get a hold of him about, I had some questions that crossed my mind the other day, and I was like, you know who I'm going to call? Stan Efferding. He'll answer, and he calls me big guy. That's what he calls me. I appreciate it. And oh, we're down to the Ashley show now.
I love that guy.
Are you awake or are you asleep?
I love that guy. What does it sound like?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm awake.
All right. Let's play your videos. I have a squat here. You gonna walk us through it? You gotta talk to the microphone. Can't sit back. You gotta get up.
Play it first. I can do whatever I want. Yeah, last week you got mad at me for talking too loud.
That's because you're like this close. That's too close. Knock out a tooth. All right, squat video. Here you go. What is it?
Well, I didn't have a spotter on this day. So I was on my own.
Looking damn good.
So it's just 275. Easy. It was also one of my first squat workouts back after my meet. So I also wasn't trying to do anything too crazy. But still, I didn't have a spotter, so I didn't really have that choice.
Are those cookie crumbs on the counter there?
No, I think it's just like the way that
chalk
box is. Oh, yeah, it's chalk.
Okay. The squats look good, but you know you just came from a meet, so you don't want to do too much the first few days after.
Just did 6 triples, just light and tight. Kept focused on form and didn't have a spotter. So
no spotter. You don't need one. Hey, floor press. Let's check that out. And you're outside on Venice Beach Boulevard. Look at that.
It was super crowded, and I didn't want to add to it. I don't even know if there was an open rack over there on Tuesday, so
just went outside.
Went out here and did floor press and overhead.
I love floor press. So does Jimmy Cole.
Tricep extension, kind of the ones where you go to the floor and up.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a jungle gym out there and plates and everything else, so might as well go out and use it.
Nice, like a tad toasty, but not bad. I was comfortable. I mean, it really wasn't much warmer than the inside of the gym with all those bodies in there and the body heat. So it was comfortable. It was nice out.
Now, is that an accessory movement? How many reps? How many sets did you do?
I did 5 sets of 5.
That's awesome. Yeah. Deadlift. Walk us through deadlift. Look at that hair.
What's wrong with my hair?
Well, it's all curly.
It's crimped. I crimped it.
Crimped.
This was just paused deadlifts. Nothing crazy, just a little paused action. I really like paused deadlifts. I feel like they really help my top lockout part, because off the floor I can get lots of speed, and so that can kind of take
breaks
me
up
through.
that eccentric.
But yeah, if I practice it where I stop right at that knee for 1, 2, 3, when I go back to regular, it just feels I'm like, sweet, I don't have to stop and hold it there. Thank God.
How often do you do those?
Paused.
I see you do those quite a bit. Yeah. All right, I got another deadlift here. What are we doing here?
I did 5 doubles at the 380 here. This is 380, yeah.
I can do that.
My back was weird, not feeling very good yesterday. I've never done this before. There were 2 different sets where I went to brace into the belt, and I had this weird almost pins and needles, weird kind of pain, a different kind of pain than I can explain, and to the point where I braced and was about ready to pull it, and kind of chickened out and kind of stood up and kind of shook it out a little bit, and then kind of set back up, and was able to kind of get in a different position and kind of slowly, instead of bracing as hard and quick as I would, I kind of did it a little differently, a little slower.
Your lower back.
But it was a little sketchy. I've never done that. And I did it twice where I kind of just, I'm like, wait, we got to reset. That didn't feel right.
Have you go in for deep tissue, aggressive adjustment?
The guy at the gym said his wife is a deep tissue
over at
the
Pasco.
Yeah, and he recommended going to her. He said she's really good, and there's a guy at her place that's really good, and I should.
Wouldn't hurt to get some deep tissue in there.
I overtrained it a little bit. The week after the meet, I thought that I took it a little easy, and I took it a little easier than I normally would, but maybe not quite easy enough, and just think I still just kind of overtrained it a little, so just.
It's your body telling you something. That's that's what you call listening to your body. When it tells you things like that, you best back off, or it could be one pull and you're out for a while.
I know.
And
I debated all through the workout if I should shut it down, but it wasn't I don't know. There's that I don't know. So.
Well, say la vie. Hey.
I didn't, and it felt I mean, I didn't end up with any tweaks, and I felt a little like today wasn't quite as bad. Like I like squatted today, and I kept it like light and tight again. I mean, for the most part, fairly light today, and
yeah, you went up to 300.
Yeah, for triples, and it didn't feel like I could feel it a little bit on some of like.
You ever thought of taking a week off, like just let this total reset?
I kind
of,
I know.
Sleep, you know, just.
I've thought about it, but I just don't think I could do a whole week. Like if I could do a day or two,
I know
that'd be tough.
You're addicted.
No, like especially a week. Like I could maybe like if I felt like it would really help, do a day or two, but a full week
3 days
would really
even good.
Freak me out to miss. Like,
all right, let's roll into speed bench and max effort. One? Yeah, that's all I got for you.
All right.
Let's check out speed bench, and then we'll show max effort, and let's see what happens. Well, I can tell you this, we had quite a few people. Morgan, what's his last name? Morgan Stiver? Morgan, anyway. Morgan joined our crew. He's going to be coming down here and kicking some ass with us. So we got like 5-6 people on speed bench. Trying to maintain that 1 minute rest between sets. A lot of people going here, so we're really rotating fast. Dan and Chris are competing this weekend, so they were doing their last sets of 35 to 40% with 2 chains per side. This is their last workout before they go into the contest, and they did quite well. I myself am working on volume. I want to rebuild the right side of my body, and so I chose to do some repetitions. I think 9 sets of 6 is what I did. I believe Hines is doing volume 2, and another guy named Jake in the gray t-shirt back there is doing volume also. It's helping because it's helping me make progress. I don't really feel like 9 sets of 3 close grip I need to do just yet. I need to get these electronic neurons and everything clicking again and get them back to that normal range of motion bench press, which is a normal shoulder width press. Got to wake my body up. Everybody here looks good. That barbell is slowing down, but that's volume. He's not really working for speed. He's some type of peaking volume thing. It's on the dry erase board. 87%. It's weird. Mike Lupacek wrote it out. I try to move the bar as fast as I can because this is speed day. Morgan there looks really good. Kid right there ate a 72-ounce steak one time, not too long ago. Puked later, of course, but didn't have to pay the bill. Dan Logman here. Of course, we added weight, and they're getting their outer grips done. Must be reps or sets 7, 8, and 9. Then we shut it down. We move on. My speed bench number. Oh, we paused these last ones here. I thought that was a little switch to throw in. 9 sets of 6. Last set, pause them. That was hard. That puts a wrench in the wheel right there. Let me tell you. Hines wasn't ready for that, but you really got to refigure your brain for a minute because it gets stuck in one gear. Now you got to switch gears. And he's showing off. All right, so calves presses were something that we talked about a week ago, somewhere on this earth. Might have been this show. So we decided to try it with a Smith machine as opposed to doing it with free weight. We'll start here and try this out. From what I saw on the video, it looks like you lower the bar to the chin or throat, keeping the elbows in, extending forward. This is volume day, so we did multiple sets. Back to back to back. Everybody hops in. Just adjusting myself so it hits by my throat there. You really want to try to pull those elbows in. Being as thick as I am, I'm doing the best I can with that grip. But it's easy to press, hard to do the actual extension when your elbows can go in. He's pulling them in. There you go, son. That's what it looks like. Very impressed, sir. Well, you know, we add weight, of course. Next time we will add bands to this, or chains, or try it on a straight bar without a Smith machine. We'll see. Went up to 2 plate. I think I went up 2 plates and a quarter. Always trying to push it, you know. I'm trying to build a bench here, and I'm trying to build those triceps up. So I'm going to push them. Yeah, face is turning red, grit in the teeth. Probably should be wearing my mouth guard, but you wouldn't think you need it for a speed day. Hind's going to get in on some 2 plates. Elbows, got to pull those elbows in a little bit. There you go. Let those elbows flare out. All it is elbows out press. We don't want that. Somewhat of an extension, a JM press, I think. Looks like I got quite a few people doing it. Definitely felt this on the underside of the arms by the elbows, which was all fine and dandy with me. Ashley, you tried these after we were done.
I did.
2 plates and a quarter.
I do not do 2 plates and a quarter.
I'm trying to push it. I don't think I got like more than 6. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's hard. I am not gonna lie. And then I almost didn't get it in the rack. I'm stuck under it. What's Hines doing? Oh, 2 plates. All right, let's keep those elbows in, team. Oh, quarter? Did you see this? 2 plates and a quarter.
So you did.
I know. Oh, that's 8 1/4. The elbows kind of pull those in a little tighter.
Well, were you going all the way to your chin?
Throat.
Or like, but were you?
Yeah, down that area, yeah. Then we went over and grabbed the football bar. We're going to go on the decline. Right between the eyes. That little groove there on that bar fits nicely there. Really love the rolling dumbbells, extension, straight bar, football, back grips, and all the other special little toys we can add to the bar, like bands and chains and things like that. And this decline is awesome. It's like Hines rolls it back, and then his elbows turn out to a press. That's all right. It's working one way or another. If you do it correctly, it's hard. And we're using the inner grip, which makes it not fun. Upright rows. Not many people do these anymore. They say they're bad for your shoulders. I hung out with Dave Palumbo and another bodybuilder, can't think of his name, in Hawaii, and they told me to do upright rows with the bar 4 inches in front of your body and a shoulder-wide grip. So it kind of works a traps, side delts, a lot of the upper muscles in the upper body. Upper back, maybe a little bit. You do those, I feel them in the traps a lot. Traps a lot. That's my nickname. Sure traps a lot. But I got to build my traps. So now, that was something separate or special we decided to do. Of course, we did push down after that, but who wants to see that shit? Not me. Bunch of yo-yos around doing this. Hey, let's move into max effort. What do we do then? I was feeling pretty good. What do you think? Oh, are you reading the chat box? Look at this eyes right there. Wants to read all that. Nothing to do with the show. Just wants to.
I've already seen your speed bench and your heavy bench. Just
well, I'm proud of it.
Old news to me. You did fantastic. Yeah, you did a great job. Very proud of you.
Okay.
But I saw it. I've actually seen it 3 times because we came home and watched it on Tuesday. Yeah, you know I'm right.
Yeah.
So excuse me if I'm reading the chat and seeing what people have got going on. Excuse me. So sorry.
Okay. Well, I'm going to watch it again. Here we go. Max effort. Can't talk, the beats are still going. All right, this is 325. I usually get this for 2 reps. So I knew 3, 4, 5. I'm like, I'm happy with that. Hey, I used to do it for 1.5. Fuck. Of course, Hines is going to do it. It's not hard for him. He wasn't injured for 7 months. That was like. Jose here, 405, 415 with that bar. Texas bench bar, love that bar. I want to show off, so I grabbed the least aggressive slingshot I have. That's a single ply F8, and I'm doing 5s. It's supposed to be 5 rep max raw, but my raw would have been done with 325, 330, you know, so I say grab the least weakest slingshot you got. What's Hines doing here? 2.5 raw with 405, 410. I think he wanted to get 5. So I'm just going 405. I'm going to go 5 plates. That's 505. Nothing special, but, you know, just building up. I'm rebuilding here. Got the single ply thing on, just staying in groove. Arms feeling good. Not a ton of power. You know, I don't have a lot of blasting power yet, but baby steps are happening. Hines, same weight, but nearly kills himself on the 4th rep. I'm scared, and then like, okay, he's got rhythm. Oh, he's got this. 3, he's doing 5. 4. I'm like, he'll get it. Watch this. Almost died right there. I was going for his head. I was like, holy shit. That was like, it's not funny. 545, 565. What is that, Ashley? 5 something. 10-pound bar. Can't figure it all out. Gonna do 5 reps. But somebody takes the bar from me here. I don't know why. I got a good line going right here. 3, 4, and on the way down, that happens. That's called sabotage. And I was like, okay. And he's gonna try it now. He's got the bumblebee single ply. I would have had 5 reps there, but okay, 1. Okay, well, that's good. Speed down, speed up. 3, 4. No. Well, that was a good shot. Jose here got the C slingshot on Bumblebee. He's going to do him quite easy. This kid's strong. We need him in a band shirt, though. Nobody's going to care if he does 500 raw. I know that's his goal, and I'm not taking anything away from him, but it's a 1,000-pound game now in this world. This I saw in a Reichschlag video a long time ago, like this resurfaced that AJ Roberts sent me. And Reichschlag was doing, this was 2004 when he was doing it. That's 250 pounds of band tension. That is a, what is it? Mini, light, medium, strong. That is a medium band. That's the green one. It is doubled to the power rack, and that was harder than shit. But that's what I wanted. I'll tell you what, we haven't done anything like this with extreme band tension of that nature, and it wiped us out. So we decided to do some Hoff presses. That is 10 extensions to the head, 10 presses to the feet, 10 extensions back to the head. We are using a 15-pound bar, 90 pounds in weights, and a mini band anchored directly underneath the bench. These are burners, let me tell you. The last 10 right here are very hard. I even told everybody, hey, instead of 10, 10, and 10, just do 8, 8, and 8. It was kicking our ass. This type of work right here is what you need to do, people. You can't just lay on the bench and do a max effort movement and head out the front door. You got to train the auxiliary muscles. It's important. Nobody likes to do it. Hey, I like to just do the 5 rep max back there, do a few push downs and head out the door too. But it's not in me. And so everybody played along. Looks like we got out the Monster mini band. Put that bad boy on there. Jose's going to try that. He's just like a machine. Very smooth. I haven't seen him shake at all. Just takes it out. He's solid. 900 board press. I mean, it's going to be a fun guy to work with. Shows up all the time. Kind of a silent assassin. Doesn't say much. Talks a little shit here and there. We like that. Uh-huh. Got to find a shoulder exercise to do. Not everybody can do overhead press. So we decided for your basic seated, what is that? What kind of machine is that, Ashley? I don't even know. Hammer strength? Yeah, painted black. It used to be red. So we have 4 sets of 10 here. Nothing exciting. Everybody gets a piece of it. By then I was peppered. That 250 pounds of band. We actually hooked on a light band also to it, doubled the light band to it. Nobody could get it off the rack. We calculated that to be 590 pounds of band tension plus the bar, and it was spot welded to the rack. But we'll be doing more things of that nature. Always throwing in different things. Keeping the body guessing. Benchmonster crew. Only the strong survive. And there is the strong.
Me?
Hey.
That's bullshit. Where's me?
Hey.
Not impressed.
You either in.
Where's me?
Or
That's
you're
bullshit.
out.
I'm like on the other side of that freaking camera.
You're probably over talking
That's
to somebody.
Bullshit.
That happens. Sorry about that.
You talk way more than I do when you're in the gym, so no.
Yeah, to make people strong.
I was outside training probably, or on the other bench. Oh, that ain't true.
Did you see a picture being taken?
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
No,
that is not true. You say a lot of pointless shit in the gym. Sorry.
You got to open your mouth.
Sorry.
You got chat box to do.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I know I'm biting it from talking.
Okay,
about
her mouth is shut.
That you talk
Thank
about.
God. Now we can. I can read the chat box.
I can't believe you just said that. Talk about such pointless. Oh God. I can't even. Wow.
Sorry, Chief.
You
Didn't
ask
mean to ruffle
anybody
your
who
feathers.
the chatty person in the gym is, and they know. You know, especially today. My God, you literally chatted more than you worked out today.
Well, I had a reason
Worst
to.
I've seen. Worst I've seen.
Are you gonna read the chat box or just ramble?
I'm gonna ramble about
Can you
this
sit
a
still
little
too?
since you had to
People like to see you sit
make
still.
your comment. I figured I'd correct you, and no, they don't. They don't care.
Some people care.
They want to see you stop being naggy. Stop being naggy and saying stupid shit. We'd all love to hear that. Trust
naggy.
me.
No,
yeah,
we got rid of the naggiest. Don't worry about that.
Oh,
DJ Morgani.
You're the naggiest I know.
Hey, everybody. Hope it's been a good week for everyone. It has been, as far as I can say. For you? You just came off of me.
Pissing me off.
She's upset.
Right now, but
hormone
I'm
levels
starting over
are messed up.
because this is my part.
Okay.
So you need
I'll
to
be quiet.
Shut up. That'd be great.
Shut up.
Just shut up. Just shut up. CJ Morgani.
Like
hey, everyone. That's what I was going for. Just shut up.
Yeah.
She got mad. I don't know.
I told her to shut up.
She got mad.
They don't need to hear that stuff. Okay, read.
CJ Morgani. Hey, everybody. Hope it's been a good week for everyone. It's been pretty good. Not too bad. I hope you've had a great week too, CJ. Thank you for joining us. Always great to have you here. Paul Loffer. Hey, guys. How's it going? Going pretty good. How are you, Paul? Good to have you here, bud. Roger Brome. Hi, Paul and CJ. CJ, hi, Roger. Good to have all you guys here. Some of our reliable Benchmonster family, our Benchmonster TV family, who are here basically every week. Good to have you guys. Showbit Jane, another one, another reliable. What's up, Benchmonster fam? How's everybody doing? We're doing pretty good. Hope you're doing well, Showbit. Hope you've had a good week and
I'm doing good.
Everything's going well. Good to have you here.
I want to bench 400 for reps soon.
Do it.
405 raw. So 315 seems to be moving. So I'm going to take these baby steps and get that 405 moving and yeah, get back to where I once was. Kind of excited about it. Don't fail me now. Cortisone shot. All right. Ukrainian freight train?
The Ukraine freight train. I like that name. Thanks for showing my video last week. Any suggestions on a bench shirt? Never wore one before and I train alone.
Well, Ukraine freight train, as far as bench shirts go, do you want to go with the older versions of bench shirts or the newer version? Older meaning Titan polyester 2-ply, ends are super duper phenom. What else is out there? That's about it, right?
I don't know. I wasn't listening to you. Sorry.
Or do you want to go with band shirts? The Pharrell is a good one. Warlord by Darkside.
Roger gives him some advice on the next
read
comment down. The Ukraine freight train. Start in a great single ply that is not super tight. Titan regular fit F6 or Fury will get you started.
Excellent advice from Roger Brome.
That's good. I like that.
I forgot to mention the ply. Yeah, definitely single ply. If you're just starting out and want to get in the bench shirt game, yeah. And I think the Ukraine freight train is he a tall guy?
I don't know.
Sure, I don't know. His body structure. Okay.
Drew Howard. Looking forward to a great show. Appreciate you guys having my video on this week. Goal is 550, possibly in the next couple months. Max effort and speed days have been going very well. Everything's on point.
Yeah, Drew, you look like you have 550 in you now. I mean, really, based the speed of that 5. What do we air tonight? 520 smoke show. Yeah, it's within arm's reach, man. It's like right there, and it's yours for the taking. On that special day, keep pushing those weights and keep working on the speed, using the right percentages, and training those. I hate to use the word weak, but training those weak points that we all have. You know, sticky points, 2-board area. I was gonna post a video, and I posted it before. The guy who has the 5-inch camber and does 5 plates and brings that camber all the way down and presses that thing up. I mean, the range of motion on that lift is just very tremendous, and I don't have flexibility to do that, but that is one hell of a crazy lift. I didn't post it because we posted it before, so, but always impressive. Hopefully you have a Duffalo bar or a prototype bar or a bow bar or something like that.
Remy Shirley, I mentioned this last week. Biggest arm wrestling match this 25th. Get Devin Larot on the show.
Would love to have him. And I guess his show, I guess that arm wrestling thing is Saturday, the 25th. So look forward to finding that on TV, hopefully, or a live stream on YouTube or Facebook or somewhere. Figure that out. Love to have Devin Larrat on the show. Love to hear how, in a arm wrestling world, where did he start? He had to have lifted weights at some point in his life in the beginning. So Be curious to see how one became a arm wrestler, or one becomes.
Marcelo Pitbull.
Portuguese.
I'm not sure what that means. Boa Noite, Sao do Brazil, Estado Piranha.
That's a rough one.
You got that?
I like to think he says, hello, I'm from Brazil, good evening. But I don't know. Remy Shirley.
Ash, you look strong and your form is spot on, but those deadlifts look dangerous. I have hurt my back deadlifting, and many people do. Why pause in the danger zone? I haven't really ever heard that before. No, I find these to be great. Honestly, on days when my back is a little bit sore or tired, I will do these because I'm able to knock down the weight quite a bit from what I would normally do and have a lot less pressure, yet still get a great workout. No, I mean, honestly, I feel like, you're pausing there, and so, like, you've got to be in a perfect, like, a really good, strong position in order to be able to hold that weight. So, you're really making sure that everything's tight and perfect, and you're really stopping in a good, safe position. I've seen a lot of people have success in with these. I've seen a lot of really good deadlifters doing these. I find I have a lot of success doing these. I think they're a great lift. I mean, obviously, if you're being loose and not paying attention to what you're doing, I don't recommend it. But I also don't recommend deadlifting at all if you're going to be loose and not stay tight and not pay attention to your form, because if you do that, you can definitely hurt your back if you're not careful, if you overwork it. And if your form and technique aren't spot on, then any type of deadlift can be unsafe. But no, I find these to be great.
I have a question.
You don't deadlift, so I really don't care to hear from you right now.
Okay, what's the percentage of bar weight you're using in sets and reps when you do those pause deadlifts?
Oh, there's all sorts of different.
Then how do you choose your weight?
And reps that you can do with.
I know. How do you choose the weight? What's the optimal?
I in that one I was doing 75 to 80% for triples, and each time I do triples, I usually try to make sure that I'm going up a little bit in weight as long as it feels good.
Okay.
But I've done 5s, I've done 4s, I've done 3s. I don't usually. I've never done singles. I wouldn't really do singles, but triples are my favorite.
Right.
And 4s and 5s.
No, they look hard.
No, I've never. I mean, like I said, these almost feel better on my back than a regular deadlift. Just because I do work with a lot less weight than I would work if I was doing a regular one, and your positioning's got to be perfect, or you're not really going to be able to hold it for a couple seconds. And I've never heard of anybody having. I've never heard of anybody.
It's like a maverick.
Getting. I know that's exactly danger zone.
Okay.
No, but I mean, if you're, if people aren't careful, then they can hurt their back with any kind of deadlift. But just make sure you're staying tight, your technique's on point.
Are you moving on?
Sorry, I got distracted by another comment. But no, I absolutely love pause deadlifts. I highly recommend them. Especially like I said earlier, my lockout is my problem. And when I practice stopping and holding it in a good position, and then locking it out, I find the next time that I regular deadlift, it feels great. It just feels so much better. And I feel like I practice going into the hardest part of my lift without that speed that I usually get off the floor. So for me, I love them. I find them super beneficial, and I've never had a problem with hurt. Knock on wood. I'm not even gonna say that because I don't want to jinx myself. But no, I find them to be absolutely wonderful, and I've seen a lot of successful deadlifters utilize them. So, where
Drew Howard.
Drew Howard, really appreciate everything you said tonight. Truly means a lot, sir. I'm laser focused and really obsessed with being number 1 on the planet eventually, all or nothing.
That's a great attitude to have. I like it. Like I said, I wish you were on our team. Or we all went down and trained with you in your gym. That too. Paul Loeffler.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Yeah, no, it's a great attitude. Lots of potential, and you're killing it right now. Your videos look amazing. Paul Loeffler started a new bench routine. Hopefully, this routine will take bench to something. Will take bench to something big.
What routine is that, Paul? I'm being nosy now. CJ Morgani.
Let's see here. Just knock it off. God, I'm getting so. You just take the joy out of my life. Like you
know where we're at?
Truly take the joy out of my life.
I'm just trying to help.
Absolutely.
Let you know where you're
at. Absolutely
so
take the joy out of my life.
And she's lost
CJ Morgani at Drew. Really? At Drew Howard. Really, I never lost it, but that's great. You can just stop talking, trying to be polite, but you're making it hard. At Drew Howard, really great bench, man. Do you squat and dead or more just focused on bench?
Good question.
Oh, I guess that's not one we answered. That's one from Drew Howard, I guess. Evan Monster, tell Ed Cohn that Ice Doodah wants him on the show and he'll do it. I'm guessing there's a backstory there.
I gotta write that down.
Some sort of inside joke.
Duta. Ice Doodah wants you on the. I will. I'll find him on social media and text him.
You wouldn't even text him
I don't have his phone number.
Yeah, you do. That one guy gave it to it.
No, he said he had his number. He didn't give it to me.
And you could have easily got it had you been even trying.
Tiny Meeker.
Tiny. Hello, everyone. Hope you all have a great weekend. Show Biden video 10 more times.
I enjoyed that.
It's funny, but it's so bad. I kind of feel almost a tiny bit.
I laughed every time I saw it.
It's pretty freaking embarrassing.
Very embarrassing. He shouldn't be behind the wheel. They should pull his license.
Oh no! I mean that right there, is showing he really is not. Yeah, no. The critics are eating him alive. I'm sure. Nathan Brandon Horse. Have you thought about doing more raw work while bringing your strength back up? Sorry about the double message, fat thumbs. I saw that one was retracted. I wondered.
Yeah, that was I was supposed to do raw work Tuesday night, but it's not much of a max effort show when I do raw work right now because it's so low. It's embarrassing right now. So I threw on that single ply little sling apparatus that Pharrell sent me. It doesn't give you much, but yeah, I definitely want to start staying out of the shirt in those heavy duty slingshots. And build that raw base up again, definitely. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to do that on the downside. I'm gonna have to do max effort, and then after max effort, do drop sets with raw amounts, or one or the other. Just not film my max effort because it's gonna be uneventful, and just film everybody else's. I think I might do that. So I need to do that. I need to stay out of the gear a little bit and work on that while I rebuild my strength back up. Drew Howard
at CJ Morgani. I still do some squats for leg drive on my bench, but nothing super heavy. I occasionally do rack pulls on trap bar, but rarely deadlift from the floor. Just focus solely on bench.
Yeah, I'm not a big deadlifter myself.
Bench is
I like deadlifting with the trap bar though.
Bench is all I compete.
Bench only. Nothing wrong with that.
Remy Shirley, thank you, Ashley, for commenting on the pausing in the danger zone. LOL. I mean, you do want to absolutely be careful, and he also says down here, you sold it for me. I will try it. I definitely recommend it. Start out super light though. Don't necessarily start out with the 80%. Start off really light. If you've never done it before. I would like probably even like warm up that way. If you start with the plate when you're warming up, start super light, get the feel of it, get used to it. I started like super light when I first started. Like I think I started, I don't know, like I said, I warmed up the plate quarter, and however I normally would with that, just to get used to it with really lightweight. And I don't think I went beyond like, I don't know, it was a long time ago. I've been doing them for several years, but I probably started like 250, 275. And just kind of got used to them and got more comfortable with them over time. So just start out really, really light, and be very careful. Make sure your positioning is perfect, and that your position's really correct, and so that you're in a good, strong, safe position to hold it. Because if you're not in a safe position to hold it, then yes, like you could get yourself in trouble. But just really pay attention to your form, and yeah, give them a try. Start out light and have some fun. Let me know how they go.
You can send a video to us on
yeah
to my email, and we can showcase it.
Yeah, if you give them a try. Definitely. Just start out slow and light, and just pay attention to your form, and build from there and see how you like them. Drew Howard, me too. Would love to make that happen one day. Would be really cool to train with you and your crew. Oh, and you're welcome, by the way, Remy Shirley. No problem. Anytime. Did you miss what or did you want to come
listening.
Let's see. Evan Monster. Yeah, I do. Okay. That took me a long. Oh, God, I did it again. I did it again. For some reason, I can't like read that right. Like, okay, so. Remember? Yeah, I'm stupid. Now I feel dumb all over again. Neither of it, but except you weren't catching it either. The ice doodah. Remember last week when I read?
I remember. Now.
Remember from last weekend? Last week, Ashley, the guy's screen name was Iced Utah, and you thought it was Ice Doodah. I totally remember reading that wrong. I forgot all about that. I wasn't catching it. I'm slow tonight. But yes, I totally remember reading that wrong and being so confused, and then being extremely embarrassed when I realized what it was.
Read Paul Loeffler there. I want to know more about his training.
Yes, I do. There. Yes, we will let Ed. We're done. You wrote it down. Like,
yeah, I wrote it down.
You didn't catch it either. No. Oh my goodness, just a couple of slow turds here, aren't we? Okay. Good one, Evan Monster. Paul Loffer, not doing speed work anymore on my second bench day. I'm doing a 5 sets of 5 using a Titan Ram off a 3-board with pinkies on ring. Worked up to a 405 last Saturday. Then I do heavy back work after that.
Yeah, all forms of training and all programs work. As long as you put the work in, follow them correctly, they will yield success. Unless there's a complete weirdo writing them and has no background in lifting whatsoever. But most people that have programs are been in the game for a while. And what was that one program? Windler Log? Is that
well, no, the app is called
Windler Log.
Windler
531's been around for a long time, and that works. I used it once one summer, and I know everybody.
Yeah,
I mean, it's fun. All programs work, and success and progress in a program is always so awesome when you make those things happen, and your bench numbers go up. That's the name of the game, or your squat numbers, or your deadlift numbers, or your 405 for rep numbers.
Love to make that happen one day. Would be really cool to train with you and your crew.
I want to hit 25 with 405. Gotta reset that record with myself. All right.
Did I miss?
I don't know what you missed.
Me too. Would love to make that happen one day. Would be really cool to train with you and your crew.
Yeah, you said that.
Was that you and your crew?
Yeah, I said we need to get there and train.
Oh, did you, guy? I gotta listen to you a little better. Okay. All right. Are you
Drew Howard.
Yeah, okay. Drew Howard. Do you think working up to 600 plus in a slingshot has carryover to my raw bench? I use it for overload on my max effort days, occasionally to get my CNS used to heavier weights. Just wondering how well it works. Any thoughts?
Absolutely, for acclimating to heavier weights, and when we utilize that as a max effort movement, and we break out the slingshot and we work up to a 1 rep max, it will build carryover. We also, after we work up to the 1 rep max, we take off 90 pounds and do a set till failure, like an AMRAP. So if you worked up to, I work up to 700, hit 1, I come down to 610, and I do an AMRAP. And a lot of things that worked for us, and you're doing kind of the West Side method somewhat, is training the triceps 3 times a week. Once on max effort and once on dynamic day, speed day, but also the day after speed day, doing another 1 or 2 exercises for triceps. I think Louis said it best: when in doubt, do more triceps. You know, he was a comment like that, he said. But yeah, don't live in the thing, and utilize it as a tool, and look at it as a static hold. And it's kind of like the reverse band press. I know it's I know Louis said, I keep repeating myself, that it's a tester, not a builder, but it I believe anytime you're handling and holding and moving heavy weights, there's a benefit to it and not necessarily a downside. So I believe that all those things work, and just don't slingshot wise, you're talking about yeah, slingshot. Make sure you don't get one of those crazy Pharrell Widowmaker 2-ply and then materials like that thick. Just get your basic you know, single ply and XL or XXL. I think XL is a good one. If you're, I don't know what the sizing policy is on that, but yeah, utilizing those and as a max effort movement. And always remember the drop set. Work up to a single and then do a drop set. Maybe and keep track of everything. You know, pad and pen, dry erase board of your numbers, and those will be numbers that you have to beat. You work up and hit 625 in that slingshot, and you do a drop set of 90 and hit so many reps there. You know, in 4 weeks, when you rotate that exercise back in, you've got numbers to beat, and that's kind of how we do it. We've been a little sloppy lately. We've been getting stuck on reverse band and decline too much. We're going to be doing some more shirtless work, and it's going to suck, but the next few weeks I don't have my full crew. They're going to, where are they going? Disneyland?
Well, a couple are going, yeah.
Disney, well, whatever.
Yeah,
so I don't know who I'll have, but you know what? I'll make do with what I got.
They're going to do.
And I've trained by myself before. I don't think I'll be by myself, but having a limited crew also makes it fun, because I do a lot of things that, you know, sometimes we have people that have like a shoulder strain or tweak, and they can't do overhead presses. So we have to do something that they can do. I think the crew that I'll be with will be fresh and able to do anything I throw at them. So this will be fun for me. And with a limited crew, we get more exotic and we do a lot more stuff. And it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to a little bit of freedom from, you know, the whole conglomerate of people that I train with. I think it's I think separation is good a little bit, and I like to have fun, and I like to do more work. I've always said, you know, I train. You're supposed to train. You're not supposed to undertrain. You're not supposed to train overtrain. You're supposed to train optimally on the bench press. I'm a bench press, Benchmonster person. So yeah, I want to bring up more. I'm always down for more work on the bench. Yeah,
it's a good one.
I've been on the Arnold stage, so, and I beat the best.
How long ago was that?
I got gold medals to show it.
1990 what?
When you get out on the main stage and say you're number 1 in the world.
1990 what?
What was that federation you competed in? Not that one.
I was just listening to a Dave Hoff podcast,
and who are you?
Where he talked about how Louis was really
who's
big
the best
on,
in 123?
You talk about not what you used to do, but what you're getting ready to do next. Yeah. So I think we're like focused on what we used to do.
Well, I got credentials, and I mean, I'm just throwing them at you.
How many years ago?
I'm the best.
Love you.
I'm going to punch you in the face, and you're going to be missing some teeth.
No, you just kind of froze up because you knew I had good points there. I
You have
love
no
it when that
points.
happens. I feel good. I feel better
You're
now.
a green
I can proceed with the show now.
beginner backyard
All right.
lifter, but you're gonna be big one day. If you keep it up,
I know
you
it's
too,
about what you're gonna do, not what you used to do.
You can step
know
up
there, little buddy.
and
I
take
know.
Jennifer Weed Thompson out, but you got to work hard.
All right.
That's 315
Now
raw
that I made
on the
you
bench
speechless and
at 132.
made a good point and you couldn't rebuttal, I feel good. I can proceed with the show. Okay.
What about Jennifer Weed Thompson?
Drew Howard, I've heard you speak before. No, I skipped some. You put the cursor down here.
I didn't
We're
do
up
anything.
here. Well, the cursor's here, and I think I'm here. Howard Weingarten. Ashley, have you tried pin pulls? Starting at your sticking point, it takes your leg drive out. Helps a lot with lockout. I have. I've done those a lot. Right now our squat rack or like our power rack isn't quite as good for that. So now instead of doing it like off of pins, we have blocks that we can use, which is essentially like the same idea. And I can do a lot more weight, but I don't get as much carryover as I would like to, because I can do more weight because I can get myself like in a perfect position. Like if I could have that perfect position like in my lift starting from the floor, then I'd be like good to go. But it's like after pulling from the floor, I'm not always like in that perfect, I don't know if that makes sense, but like when I start with it at my knees, I'm able to take my time, get into this position, and boom. And it's not always, the idea is trying to be in that position off of the floor when I get up there. But I do use those. I do them. I don't get as much carryover as I would have thought that I would when I first started doing them, but I do them because I think it is good to get the glutes and hamstrings and everything used to locking out heavier weight, and it does allow you to do heavier weight. But I didn't get quite as much out of them as I thought I would. But I do, like I said, I do them as box pulls because our
you do
power rack. I do. I know I keep saying do.
Do.
But yes, always appreciate the suggestions, Howard. Howard Ryan, have you seen Dave Tate podcast with Yes, that was the one I was just referring to. I was just watching it. Nate.
We were watching it earlier today.
When
we were eating at the restaurant there, having steak sandwiches. You were playing it.
Yes. Thanks to Nate Brandhorst, he put it in our Benchmonster chat, and I was like, yeah, that sounds cool. So I didn't even want to stop watching it to do ours. It was really good.
You don't have to be here if you don't want to.
Yes, I do. The fans wouldn't know what to do.
That seat empty. Maybe something people want.
I know. They'd be heartbroken if I wasn't here. No, I'd be bummed to miss the show, but that's why I had my headphones on the whole time I was outside skateboarding, and I was just like listening to the podcast. It's really good. You should listen to the rest of it. I'm about like an hour and a half in. No, it's super good. Oh, I do. Sorry, I like totally got off track. Did you have a question? Yeah, he was just saying very informative and loaded with Louis secrets. Yeah, no, it's really good. It's really fun to listen to. I mean, you heard part of it, like
part of it.
With Brucci's. Yeah, no, it just continues being that good, and I think there's like an hour left. It was like 2 hours and something, I think. So no, it was really good. I agree, Howard.
Well, gotta have Hoff back on here because I'm not gonna.
I know.
He was our second guest we ever had. So.
And he kept doing the same thing. Remember, like when we were talking to him. I don't know if it was on the show or when we were talking to him live or both. Remember where he'd be talking and he'd kind of forget what he was saying. He'd say, "Okay, reel me back in."
Yeah.
And then we'd have to be like, "Oh, blah 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 blah," and then he did that. He does that same thing on there. It was so cute. I think it's funny every time. He's just like, he's saying something and he's really into it, and then all of a sudden he's like, reel me back in. It's cute.
I do that too.
Yeah.
Drew Howard.
Where'd you do that?
I just moved my leg over.
Just hit me with your knee. Felt like it was a purposeful nudge. You sure? Okay. Drew Howard, I've heard you speak before on doing triceps 3 times a week. I'm gonna start doing that. I use the single ply bench daddy mostly. I've had it for a while. I use 2 board max, 3 rep max, 5 rep max, and slingshot max.
Absolutely, yeah. And when I say 3 times a week, that doesn't mean like a full-blown pick 4 tricep exercises. What you do on max effort day, how much tricep you do work is during that phase. Your dynamic day, and the extra workout is like 2 exercises. One could be push down, one could be something else, something simplistic. That's and that's considered an extra workout. I usually do that before I do biceps. I do a feeder workout after max effort day, which is Tuesday. So I come in Wednesday and I put between 135 and 185 on the bar. I do 2 sets of 20, 1 set close, 1 wide, and then it's a set of push downs, really heavy, 4 sets, 10, just something. And right now I've been doing a lot of pressing movements on the bench, a lot of 1 plate, 2 plate, just getting my body acclimated, getting this right side firing again. So I'm very excited. I don't think I can bench too much. I really have this thought in my mind that I can just keep going and going. And that muscle memory is going to continue, and I'm going to be back. Getting a couple reps of 500 raw again, not asking for much. 585 for 3 would be nice. If the old body can still do it. We'll see.
Yeah. Drew Howard, heavy band, 1 rep max, 1 rep max, 1 rep max, and then closer to a meet, a raw 1 rep max. Damn it. Max, sorry. 1 rep max. I'm always thinking about you. 1 rep max. Speed work, I'll do 3 to 4 week waves, 9 to 3 with bands. Then I'll switch to straight weight. When I'm not getting ready for a meet, I sometimes do 10 by 10 on my speed day. I also do band push-ups with monster minis, 4 sets of 50 on my speed days.
Yeah, I don't see anything about chains in there. Hopefully you can have access to some chains. Yes, they are spendy, and to get the correct chains, you can't go down to your local hardware store and get them. You have to actually order the ones that are 4 feet in length and 20 pounds, or is it 5? 1 foot equals 20 pounds. I think that's how I bought mine. I think. God, I bought them in 2002 and I can't remember. But when we cut them at 5 feet, they are 20, 40, 20 pounds a piece. Right?
Yeah.
It's been a while. Still got them.
Remy Shirley, Julius missed 800 again. When should he go for it again?
My opinion, I think he needs to regroup, regather, and reset. I don't know if he should continually try it train 6 weeks, try it again, or does he train? I mean, it kind of prolongs it a little bit. I think he needs to
Get your dirty, grubby hand out of my face, please.
We all know he can do it.
Stay in your lane.
796 in training, 2 weeks prior to that last shot, he had it. He can do it. It just has to be that perfect day. I don't know his coach, will definitely be guiding him and telling him when to compete. So, and who's his coach again? Texas.
Gaglia.
Not gay. No, that's Larry Wheels.
God, yeah, that's
what I'm talking about.
Sorry, I just knew he was at the Arnold. And
trained Strickland and those guys. Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll do it. Jimmy Kolb repping 800 with bands. Like, what the fuck? What's his shirt, his raw max? That's a good question. I never asked Jimmy Kolb his raw. It wouldn't surprise me if Jimmy can do 600 pounds.
At least. Oh, I bet you could do more than that.
Yeah, I don't think he's interested in showcasing that strength because there's no reason to. I mean, he's in a shirt doing 1275 tonight. So, who really cares? I mean, maybe he can do 7. I don't know. The guy is just a mystery man. It just crossed my mind. Maybe we don't hear from Jimmy or see any videos for a couple weeks. He shows up at a raw meet, does 755. I don't know. He probably could do it.
Josh Bryant.
There you go. Yeah, when Josh Bryant tells Julius when to do it next.
Thank you, Don.
That's at the coach's request.
We were drawing a blank there.
Yeah, Josh Bryant.
Yep. No, he's totally right.
So, We'll have to ask Josh, when is Julius going for it again? Because when everything's been in line, you know, and I think Julius really has to have his mindset like it's a training day. Because in training, he's fucking flawless and just throws up the weight. He does on the platform too, but the 800, I just think, you know, but then again, it's hard to go out there with all the cameras and the people watching, the whole world's watching, and that type of pressure, you know, it can be overwhelming sometimes. It'll fall though. He'll get it. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a flawless lift. You won't be able to take anything away from it and say, oh, well, this happened. And nope, he put it up. And he's got a good lockout, so there'll be no question there. So it'll be exciting to see. 800 in the books raw. Hopefully this year, I mean, like I said, I don't know when his next meet is. I don't know. If anybody knows, if anybody wants to text or email Josh Bryant and kind of ask that question and see what we get.
Cool.
Drew Howard.
Drew Howard.
I need to get some chains.
Okay.
You reading it?
Where are you at?
I'm right here. I need to get some chains.
Lower than I thought. I need to get some chains, Drew Howard. I need to get some chains. I have used them before. Just need to get some for my home garage gym.
I have seen in Home Depot or Lowe's, I have seen some pretty good size 3/4, 5/8 link chain that was, but God, yeah, it's so expensive. The price of steel and everything. I mean, back when I got mine, it was like $200 for the whole set, and it's an investment, but you know, you'll have it forever unless somebody steals them. Howard Weingarten.
Is it? Oh, I see that. Ryan, I think I'll ask. Yeah. Ryan, I think I'll ask for a lot. I want to see you hit 1,400 in a band shirt.
Yeah, you know, seeing Greg Powell tonight do 12 or 11:02 or whatever effortlessly, you know, when everything's perfect and you have that perfect shirt and it's working in all areas. And what impresses me about that shirt that he's wearing is and we talked about this last week, the cupping behind the arms. If you look at that video again, the back of that sleeve, it's tight at the elbow and it contours up the backside of his tricep. So when he's dropping his arm, he's not getting like some tricep support line or just a patch. He's getting a full 6 inches of flat material behind each arm. And I know what that feels like. I've had a few band shirts, the Black Widow being one of them, that was just built for my arm measurements. That was probably one of the best shirts I had, band shirt wise. All my other ones now are maybe snug at the end, at the very end, and as we go up, they open up and bell. And so when I'm coming down, you know, it's just, I think things could be better for me. Not complaining. I have to get more scientific if I want to be the best. I did the same thing with the Phenom shirt. I mean, we're talking hours and hours in the middle of the night while the world slept. I talked with Enzer and I said, I need this down to the millimeter. And that's what I need out of a band shirt. I mean, I don't need 9 layers that don't stretch. I need the right amount of layers that's going to have retraction and contraction and whatever. I just have to have it dialed to my body structure and my benching style. Retraction, contraction.
Where?
I don't know.
No.
Alex Estrada.
Alex Estrada. Ryan, any word on the whereabouts of Sean Catterley?
Sean Catterley down, had some health problems and is doing a lot better now, from what I hear. Yeah.
So?
Yeah. Tried to reach out to him a little bit, and no, he's a hard guy to get a hold of, but I think he's doing well. You know, he's living in Portland, and he's down there, downtown area where there's a lot of troublemakers. So, you know, it's not an easy lifestyle down in Portland where it's hell on earth. I guess they don't have any rules down there. You can just kind of do what you want. It's disorganized chaos in Portland and some places. Dawn Stagel. Josh Bryant, that's correct.
Yes.
Thank you, Dawn. I had a brain fart.
Thank you for clarifying.
It's just not a name we say every day. You know, we don't say Josh Bryant, so it's not a tip of my tongue.
Arnold, and I remember.
I see pictures of him all the time.
I know. Okay.
Remy Shirley.
Remy Shirley. I think Jimmy should hit a 700. That's a number that seems to be mystical. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah. No,
I mean, I think he's got it. Like, I
do
totally
too.
do.
He could probably do it reverse
raw.
grip.
Yeah. No, I know what you meant. That he should hit 700 raw, because that's a mystical number. And yeah, no, it totally is. And I think he could totally do it. But again, he's kicking ass in the shirt so hard that
I think it would be a major.
He'll do it one of these days.
Told you so. You know, if he was to like do that, or kind of, I always put him, myself in his shoes. You know, you got a great thing going in the shirt, and then you like branch off and like, I'm gonna try to hit a 700 raw, and you maybe force that situation, and you end up getting hurt. Happened to me. I tried to rush it, and I got a little strain in the pec, under somewhere in my pec, and because I was trying to rush it, and I think Jimmy's on a roll to do, well, probably 1400 first, and then I don't know how far he's going to take it. I thought not too long ago he told us that he was going to do 1400 or in the band shirt, then he was going to do something in the regular Titan shirt thing, and then he had some type of goal. I'll have to text him and find out what that was. But he had a plan and an attack that what he was going to do. I think he's going to do 1200 in a regular shirt. After maybe it's 1500 band and then 1200 in a regular. I don't know.
Howard Weingarten, I saw Jimmy's podcast and he was asked that several times, and he says he doesn't care what his raw bench is.
There you go.
I think he might have asked him that too, and he might have said that. I'm not sure. I feel
don't remember.
It might have been somebody else. I can't remember. Somebody
yeah,
said
I think
that.
he cares about
like, I don't care.
1500.
Yeah.
Remy Shirley.
I can see why a guy says screw it to raw lifting, but a guy that strong geared must have a raw lift worth measuring.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. Really nice to see it, but I think we'd all like to see it, but again, with
I want to see 1400 and 1500
doing
though.
the crazy things he's doing with the bench and gear right now. Like that's obviously,
and he's the only guy that's at that level.
And passion are, and that's what he. Yeah, I mean, more power to him. But I think we all, I think everybody's a little curious as to where he'd be raw, just because he's so freaking strong. But
Roger Broom.
Maybe one of these days we'll see. Where's Roger Broom?
The very bottom.
Oh, the last one. Oh, I didn't realize we were there. When a guy like Matt Winning, that has geared and raw records, asks what someone can do raw, it is different than some gym bro asking. Raw is the touch football of powerlifting.
In my opinion.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
All right.
It is what it is,
All right.
I just sit back and watch, if whatever he decides to do, it's his business. It's his life, it's his career. He's doing what he wants to do, and he's doing a very good job at it. So
yeah, whatever makes you happy.
Maybe one of his goals is to do 1500 and then 1200 in a regular shirt, and then what's after that? Single ply? And then no ply? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Only time will tell.
All right, you mean
multi-ply? Multi-ply, 2-ply, single ply.
You go from. Yeah, I know.
And then by then we'll have slingshot division. It'll be a division for that, and then I don't know.
Yeah, no, I was going the wrong way. Backwards.
But Jimmy's so far out in front of everybody. It's so cool to see.
Yeah.
There's nobody threatening him whatsoever with where he's at, and the more training he does and videos that he puts out like that are just awesome to see. Yeah. So, but hey, I like to see everybody's videos. So please, you work out.
Make sure you post them.
We know you do.
To see.
Please send me videos.
PRs,
we'll put them on the show.
Videos, any lifts that you're proud of. We want to share it, celebrate it, show it off to our entire Benchmonster TV family.
I thank Drew Howard for sending me a video.
Some of the members of
that's one of our videos that we got tonight was Drew Howard. Thank you.
Yeah, that was a great video. Definitely. Thank you for sending that. And remember, guys, send us videos. Anything that you've done that you're, proud of and feeling good about. You guys got the email address he just posted. Make sure you send it. We want to celebrate it with you.
Roger Broom, all the great benchers are all an inspiration. That is true. Remy Shirley, how's that new Civic holding up? Pretty good.
Yeah, because you never drive
I kind of want to get one of those Teslas.
Ever.
The new four-door Tesla looks pretty cool.
Drives me nuts. Never drive.
They go 0 to 60 in like 2-point-something seconds, and I just think they should be cheaper. I think if they want everybody driving electric cars, they should make them affordable, like 20 grand, not 57 grand. But we'll see what happens there. I definitely want to try the new Tesla phone, or what's his name? Yeah, it's got all the money.
Tesla phone?
Or whatever that fucking numbnut is.
So is that supposed to be a name?
No, the dude about Twitter. He's got more money than Elon Musk. That's him, yeah. He's got a new cell phone coming out. It's supposed to be better than the iPhone. I mean...
We'll see.
We'll see. I mean, he's a smarty pants, so we'll see what he can do.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you can create. Who knows?
Howard Weingarten. I have to agree with you, Roger. Like kissing your sister. Look.
What?
I missed that one.
I have to agree with you, Roger. Kind of like kissing your sister.
Remy Shirley?
I think he's saying like that Raw is the flag football, the touch football of powerlifting, and I think he's saying, yeah, it's kind of like kissing your sister, like they don't like it.
Gotcha.
Not a good thing, not exciting, not like the real deal.
Remy Shirley's got a video, but it's only 365. So what? You send it to us. We throw it on the air
man.
here.
Hell yeah.
That's an important lift, and you did it.
A big lift, yeah, for sure. Send it. Like I said, anything that anything that you've done that stands out that you're proud of, any PRs, send them. We want to celebrate them with you. We want to show them off to the rest of our Benchmonster TV family. Definitely. Sorry, guys.
I got that fan blowing.
That fan.
Drew Howard, no problem at all. Appreciate you guys. Love Benchmonster TV. Thank you very much. And we get to finish with a troll. It's funny. They delete everything else, but they let assholes like that on board.
Is anybody? Are you guys getting it?
Yeah. Fuck you.
Fuck
nice
you
troll.
is the name of this troll. I sell Trembolona, amigo. Good Mexican shit.
Oh, I totally blocked it out.
Oh, so did that turn off?
Oh, I bumped the mouse when I was moving my fan here.
So can they not see it?
I don't know. Yeah, Remy, I gotta post my email here. You gotta send me that.
365 is very.
I'm not going to bed till I see it in my email. So I guess if I'd stay up all night, I'll do it. I'm just joking.
Send it, but seriously, yeah, send it.
We will be back next week. Stay out of the heat out there. It's very hot. 100 degrees here, and we are in Washington. I don't know where everybody else lives, but have a safe weekend. Is it a holiday weekend? Anything coming up? 4th of July not coming up anytime soon? No.
Well, it'd be on the 4th of July.
How many weeks away? Is that 2? How many times flying already? Into June. I can't believe.
It's June
23rd.
I think.
Just blink and it's over.
So not
September will be here.
The week after that, I believe. It's crazy. God, can we turn that fan?
Turn the fan. Yeah. It keeps me cool. Look at gray shirt, no boob sweat. I'm not sweating. I love it. I usually gray shirt, you get any type of sweat on them. It's like I used to sweat like.
Eyes are driving me nuts.
Well, we're almost done.
I know.
65 in Jersey. I'm coming out to Jersey.
No, that sounds like the place to be. Shit.
They got that little boardwalk pier thing out there in Jersey. A lot of fun.
Yeah. No.
Good night, Roger. Drive safe.
Yeah.
99 in Denver. No, that's warm.
Shoot.
And it's way up in the air.
That's hot.
Mile high. 5,000 feet, something or other.
Yes. Good night, Roger. Is that where he lives, is Denver?
I'm just going by what he says. 99 Denver. That's hot.
Hot, man.
Yeah.
Holy crap. We'll be there soon. I'm surprised we're not already.
It's next week. 102, Monday. 102.
Last week at this time,
and it's dry heat.
We had already hit like crazy stupid.
And it was only 85.
So like, could be worse, but I think it's about to be, so.
Okay. Maybe we'll have a guest. Maybe I'll find somebody to put on the show.
You say that every week.
I say it every week.
And every week.
And then sometimes we have two guests in a row.
Yeah.
California 101. Well, a couple of my guys are coming down to Disneyland. It's going to be warm for them.
Yeah.
It's going to be a hot day down there.
Yeah. They're going to be
Well, what do you do? Summers are going to be hot. It's going to be 100 here every day, but that's how it works. Pretty soon we'll be crying because it's like 20 below and it's November and it's too cold already. That's how it works. All right, guys. We'll be back next week. Same time, same place, same bozos. It's me, Riff, and that's Raph.
Riff and
Raph.
Yeah.
I'm Beavis, your butthead.
Sure, whatever makes you happy.
All right, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us. As always, we really appreciate you guys spending your Thursday evenings with us. We hope you have a fantastic Friday tomorrow, a great weekend, an awesome start to your week next week, and we look forward to seeing you on Thursday.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.